Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So when it comes to avians, there are a lot of buffs that you can get from avians directly. So they give you health, defense, and attack bonuses as base stats, and they also give you certain passive stats. For example, in my case, I'm getting a bunch of global combo damage, global basic attack damage, and also basic attack damage directly from my avian. Based on which stats you prefer, you can go for those ones by breeding the avians with the correct stats. Now, there are also types of avians, and you can see that I do have some of them locked because I haven't really made an effort to get them. Though if I wanted to, I could breed one of my avians with one of those, and the chances of getting them are fairly high. You can also see how to get a certain type of avian. For example, if I have an Anubis and I breed it with a Midnight Firefly, the chances of getting another Anubis are about 36%. The chances of getting another Midnight Firefly are also 36%. And you can see that there's a range of probabilities of getting the other types of avians as well. Using this, you can decipher what you need to breed a specific avian. Now, to get the stats that you need, like global combo, the chance of the stat being similar to one of the parents is high. So for example, if I'm trying to replace my enhanced attack, which gives me basic attack damage, with let's say combo damage, without impacting the other stats, what I would like to do would be to breed this with another avian that has, let's say, just combo damage. Then there's a probability that one of these four are going to get replaced with combo damage. Now, it's not a guarantee. There's a chance that some random stat might come through as well, and a lot of these ones that I already have may not ever go through to the child, but the probability is a little bit higher of that happening as opposed to completely randomly breeding avians that have nothing to do with the stats that you're looking for. Now, one of the things that you may not have focused too much on is the growth. Now you can see here that my main avian has a growth of 1.1. This technically decides the leveling up difficulty. And what that means is that you can see I have 8,000 of these fruits, and if I use 6,252, it'll go from level 88 to level 90. Now, if the growth was, let's say, 0.8, the number of fruits I'd need to go from level 88 to 90 would have been much higher than the amount that I used. Similarly, if the growth was 1.5, I'd be using a much smaller amount of fruits to get it to the level 90. So it's basically determining the amount of fruits you need to level up the avian. As you can imagine, this does make a huge difference, right? Because I have used a ton of fruits to get it to level 90. And if I had, let's say, a growth of 1.5, it would probably not be level 90. It could have been level 100, right? Perhaps. So it does really matter. Let's advance it anyway, and you can see how big of a jump in stats that I got. The global combo went up to 14%, and in this one it actually went to 21%, which is pretty cool. So how is the growth determined? Well, let's say I plan on breeding this avian with the Anubis that's at the right. So it's 1.1057 and 1.1139. For the sake of simplicity, let's just say it's 1.10 and 1.11. If you go here into the growth range and enter the numbers that we just saw, 1.10 and 1.11, you can see that any child of these two avians, it's going to have a growth range between 0.99 and 1.221. So the parents actually determine the growth rate of their children. As you can imagine, this is amazing, but this can also be really bad. Let's say you have the stats that you really need, like I have all the global combos that I ever required, and then the big problem is that the avian that I have has a growth of 0.5. As you can imagine, that's going to cost me a ton to get it to even level 70. So I'll be stuck in a situation where I have the perfect avian, but it's not perfect because of the growth. The second thing is, if I breed it with, let's say, another one that has decent stats but a high growth, it's not going to have a very high growth in the end because of the fact that this particular parent would be reducing the growth substantially. As an example, if it was 0.5 and I breeded it with a 1.1, the range is between 0.5 and 1.21. Now the high point is actually pretty good, but if you look at the whole range, it's a very high range. Having it at a 1.21 is not that likely. And for this particular thing, they actually are releasing something tomorrow. If I manage to get this video out today, it will be tomorrow. Otherwise, probably may already be out by the time you see this. It's called the Avian Rebirth. And what that does is that you use an item, a special item that you can purchase from certain shops, and that you could say randomizes the growth. Right? So if it is 0.5 and you use the item, it's going to have a random value of growth between 0.5 and 1.5. Of course, the more you keep using these, the more items of those you're going to need. So let's say that you had a 0.5 one, you used it and you got a 0.75. The second time you use it, it's going to cost more items. And you never know, the growth could actually go down. Right? So it's like a random draw. But of course, I think it's pretty good for people who have avians with amazing stats, but are stuck with a poor growth, impacting, of course, their base stats. So a nice addition, and I'm looking forward to seeing that come through. And since I still have you here, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in the Legend of Mushroom and take your account to the next level. The steps are very simple. Just follow the video that I'm linking to the description of this video, or you can click that button that's going to appear at the top part of the screen that'll take you to that video. We're talking 10 to 35% cashback each time you make a purchase in the game. Imagine how far that can take you, or basically save you a lot of money in the long run. If you have any questions, join our Discord and I can guide you through the process personally. A lot of big spenders are taking advantage of this and they are ever grateful, and I hope you join in as well, because not only are you going to save a lot of money, you'll actually be helping our channel as well. So I'll keep this video short and we'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. Please subscribe to our channel to check out some other helpful guides, and I hope to see you in the next one.